Alright, so today we have a review of my Norscot Cat 336E in 150 scale. As you can see, mine has a grapple on it. I took the stupid bucket and quick coupler off. But without further ado, let's get straight into the review. So starting off here at the cab, as you can see, I do have the previous owner of the model did paint the latches on the model silver, which adds a nice touch, some nice detail to it. Kind of sticks out, kind of catches your eye, which I like a lot. You can see the cab insert in there. It's just a standard cab insert. Bring it around. Sorry about the lighting, but you can see it's just a plain cab insert. Nothing too special about it. Coming to the side here, as you can see, like I said, has some painted latches, and then you do have a nice 336 in cat decal right here. It's a nice red power etch right there, or power, yeah, I think it's power etch. Coming to the rear, another latch that's been painted, and then you have a nice hybrid decal right there. And as you can see, this would be where some mesh would be for the engine or the radiator, but Norscot had forgot to put it there, which is a bummer. And then you have a nice air cleaner right here. And as you can see, there are no counterweight eyelets drilled out, which kind of sucks because they were able to do it for some of the 336s, and most of the 330Ds have had them drilled out, which is kind of a bummer. Coming to the rear, as you can see, there's a little nub right here. That would be your rear view camera. Personally, not a fan of the one that they did on here. It just, you could barely tell it was there. If you weren't really looking for it, you wouldn't really see it. But anyways, coming to the rear, there's you have a nice counterweight, nice big cat decal, which I like a lot. You got some simple painted on reflectors right here. It might be decals, I'm not 100% sure. Coming to this side of the model, again, another painted latch right here to service your engine. It's been painted, looks nice. You have a nice hybrid decal right there. And then you have a nice 336 EH decal right here, the cat decal. Sadly, all the handrails are plastic, which kind of is a bummer because it's really flimsy, as you can see. Coming to the top of the machine, you can see you got some nice anti-slip texture right here. You have a nice small exhaust, which I like a lot. Air cleaner, like I mentioned before, and then here's some, you can see there's some detailing in the casting for the engine cover, which is nice. And then coming to the back of the model, you can see they did some weird not decals, they did some weird hydraulic lines where it runs up to here, but then there's like a plastic piece. I'm not sure what they were doing there. But all the hydraulic lines are painted black except for the hard lines, as you can see, because they're part of the casting, so they're going to be yellow. And then you can see down there it's just swing motor, then all the hydraulic lines. There's the grapple that I put on it. So zooming out, get some of the functionality of the model. So this is how far the stick will go out. This is how far it will come in. It actually, the grapple sometimes likes to hit the cylinders, but that is how far the grapple, or the boom will go up. And then it will dig down fairly nice to where you can get it to balance on the counterweight, which I like a lot. As you can see, the grapple is a little too heavy for the cylinders, or the cylinders are just too weak to hold the grapple up. But it is an all-metal grapple, so I'm not surprised that the cylinders can't really hold it. As you can see, it tends to fall. Unless you get it in the right spot, then it'll stay. But the grapple will fold in, it looks nice for transport. As you can see, I'll fold it up, and then it will go out. And then you can position it in 3 different locations if you need be. I personally like to leave it in the top eyelet of the mount. It's a little hard to line up, and you don't really have best lighting, but you can move it in 3 different locations on the mount if need be, like I said. But yeah, that's just kind of about it for this review. Just kind of wanted to show you the 336, since I post on Instagram a lot. I posted quite a few pictures of it. I thought I would just do a review of it. The one thing that the model is missing is a cab guard, and I do plan to do that once the summertime comes around and I'm not worried about school, and I just have to worry about work. Because kind of school and work, it doesn't really leave me time to do modeling during the day. so I kind of have to wait during the weekend to do it. That's kind of why some of the unboxings, I haven't really uploaded any of them because I haven't had time to film them. But just kind of a short review of the 336 of the grapple. If you're thinking about getting a grapple and putting it on a 336E, I would highly recommend it. It makes the model look a lot nicer. And the stupid quick coupler that comes on the model is garbage, in my opinion, and the bucket is horrible. But that's really about it for this review. So if you haven't already, please subscribe, like us on Facebook, and follow us on Instagram. Both links to that will be in the description. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask. And as always, stay tuned for the next video.